Welcome back to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. This one is not a ranked game, this is a custom game, but should be very high quality. We have two tag players, Tag Rock and Tag Uber. This is a live replay, so hopefully I don't catch up with it. I'm not really sure how far in it is. So here we got Rock in the bottom playing as Seraphim, and we got, this is the cornerstone of my empire. Wow, this is taking forever, aka Tag Uber in the top left. So he's playing a Cybern. It looks like he's really paying way too much attention to his name, and he's forgetting to use his NGs. Walking around. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so this is more or less a friendly 1v1, so both players will be playing very well because they're both tag players. This is on the map Tag Craftious Maximus. Craftious Maximus, I guess is how you say it. It's right there. But it's an extremely difficult map. I can't recall actually winning here in 1 versus 1, and I've played it a few times. It's just so hard to play. So Uber going first to land, Rock going first land, second air. So we'll see if he chooses to go interceptor or bomber first out of the factory. Looks like he's going bomber. I expect bomber and then either a scout or an interceptor. And Uber is going to send his ACU to this side. And Rock looks like he's going to pick up another factory before he moves his ACU. And he's going bomber, then interceptor from the factory, so pretty standard. He should get a scout in there somewhere as well. So bomber going around. And Uber not building any air, and in fact he's going straight Tech 2 coming up on minute 3:30. So that's going to be an interesting move. Looks like Rock has plans for a secret navy up here. He's also got an engineer down here to get a naval factory here as well. And the bomber from Rock is throwing some bombs, kills an engineer, so nice bomber there. It did find this NG, it's going to kill that as well, so good bomber from Rock. And some good raiding as well, takes out a mass extractor, but this is the wrong course. They're going to run straight into Uber's ACU, unless for whatever reason they go to the top, so then they're going to be safe up there. Bomber swinging around, but Uber already with Tech 2 flak, and some hoplites coming out here at minute 4:30. So he's going to come in with the bomber, but there's actually not that many targets, so kills that NG, but the flak kills the bomber immediately, so yeah, Rock sees the Tech 2, he's not happy about that. Looks like Rock with some power problems, he's trying to get his power back on track. And he is forced to make Tech 2 of his own. So this is a very unusual game. There's a team of Mantis coming through, and Rock has a navy going. Uber doesn't look like he's caring about navy yet. These two mass extractors should be taken soon. So Rock getting himself some scouts. He wants to know what the heck is happening. He wants to know where all the Tech 2 is. And it's going to the bottom, so he should see that soon. He's also looking around for navy and to see if these islands are taken. And he's making a transport, so he's going to try to get those islands. So here comes Rock. His ACU has been wandering back and forth, not really sure where to go. And Uber playing like a true Cybern, distracting with a small force and then trying to move the smaller force down, but Rock knows what's coming and he responds. Uber using his ACU to attack some of the factories. Actually, Uber's position here is not that safe. Well, he does have the water to retreat to, but he should get his Tech 2 closer in, otherwise he's going to find himself in a bad spot. So counterattack from Rock, attacking those Mantis. And now Navy in 2 different places for Rock. He's making some subs, and he's probably going to get naval control pretty easily. I don't see how Uber is going to get into the water. So Uber is running into the water, which could be dangerous for him given that Rock does have submarines in the area. Well, not in the area, but close by. Here's Nilshava. It's in trouble, but you can see that simply by moving back and forth you can dodge a lot of the shots from the hoplites. It survives with 28 health, but can't live much longer than that. Here comes another Ilshava though, and with proper control he can take care of this force. With some stealth fields too, so good looking stuff from Uber. So he's in the water plotting world domination. This would be a good time to get some upgrades. So Rock raiding some of the mass extractors with his submarine. It's another good move. And he is going to start taking these smaller islands. Each one of them has 2 mexes, so if you get all 3 of them, and that's like having an expansion. And a great point defense from Uber protects this corner of the island. But also Rock with a sneaky point defense, it's going to be hard to get anything through. So he's basically trapped this force here. He just needs to do something to kill it. And with 3 Ilshavas, it's not going to be too much of a problem. But Uber gets himself in trouble. Although these aren't too many units, and an ACU can deal with them pretty easily. 20 kills for Uber. No kills for Rock. That's because his ACU has been confused. It looks like I have managed to catch up with the replay. So we're just going to watch it at normal speed then. So Rock moving in. Does he have energy storage? I'm not going to look for it, but he doesn't have energy storage. And he's only reclaimed about 350 mass, Uber at about 800, so very little reclaiming going on in this game. Might as well get these trees. I mean, it is mass. It's not a lot, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to get it. It's amazing that these mass extractors have taken so long for both players to get. But now Rock with naval control, and he's going to start taking Uber's maxes here and over here. So definitely an advantage in map control, because Rock is getting the underwater maxes all over the place and denying them for Uber. Uber starts his navy here. It's a good idea. He uses the natural shelter to make a torpedo launcher. That's going to let him get into the water, so navy has definitely become a factor. But at this point it's hard to give an advantage to a player, because well, it looks like Uber is putting a lot into his Tech 2, Rock not quite as much, but that's not that important. Some Tech 2 up here for Uber. He's waiting around for something interesting to happen. Not too much teching. He has 3 Tech 2 mass extractors. While Rock, how many does he have? Does he have any? It doesn't look like he has any Tech 2 mass extractors, so an advantage in terms of economy, but Rock probably makes up for that with his extra mass extractors in the water and on the islands. So, even economies. Uber getting an upgrade. Let's see, it's the looks like it's the right arm, so it's probably the gun. Yeah, it's the gun if it's the right arm. And the gun could be very useful now, since both players are spamming Tech 2 pretty hard. The gun on anyone's ACU is pretty important. Rock still with 2 kills, not getting any upgrades. And a small force of, well actually this is a large force of Ulshavas, 5 of them. They're going to easily massacre this point defense and this engineer, so no hope there. So good rating. Wall off by Rock. He doesn't want Uber to surprise him through the middle of the map, and it also protects his 2 mass extractors. Uber pretty much done with his upgrade. So yeah, it's let me just double check that it is the gun. It is the gun, so I said it right, yes. Cybern can be confusing because the engineering upgrade is listed as a right arm upgrade even though it's actually a left arm upgrade, so sometimes they can confuse me. Now he's getting stealth because that's the back upgrade. So gun and stealth, very powerful combination. Looks like Uber has the advantage in air. If he were to take air control, that could make it very safe for his ACU to kill things. But Rock also getting upgrades. He's getting the gun, and I expect Tech 2 as well. And so a massive force of hoplites coming down, as well as a stealth field and some flak and a scout. So very good mix of units. He has radar, anti-radar, and powerful anti-air and long-range attacks. So very good army from Uber. Uber also destroying these mass extractors for Rock. Rock is trying to get a torpedo launcher up. If Uber pays attention, then he won't finish that. And this submarine should surface and kill Rock's engineer. But looks like cruise missiles from Uber that I missed. Looks like it was aimed at Rock's ACU for whatever reason. Where's the launcher? It's right here. So now Rock does know about the missiles, and he should be making some TMD pretty soon. He's finally getting some Tech 2 mass extractors. He needs to catch up in terms of economy because with both players having Navy, the underwater mass extractors won't be too safe for very long. So Rock without Tech 2, just the gun. Does he have energy storage now? I hope he does. Nope, he still doesn't. Neither player with energy storage. So neither of them can overcharge. It's very interesting. But Rock coming down. Uber is on an important mission, it seems. And these hoplites need to start moving or they're just going to get slaughtered by the ACU. This is where an overcharge would be great. Just put it right here, kill 9 of these units at once. So yeah, finally the hoplites are moving back. And when the hoplites are microed, Rock could be in a lot of trouble right now. So Uber went over here, he's coming back, he's wasting time. Not sure why. Uber taking back the bottom. Be a nice move if Rock got a factory up here and built some engineers. So Uber's still just walking around randomly. Not sure what he's planning to do. It's a lot of mass. These engineers shouldn't be patrolling, they should just be attack moving and getting all of it. So Rock with 16 kills. And Uber 24 kills, and what is he doing? He's going right into Rock's base. Not sure if I agree with this move. But it doesn't appear that there are too many units in here. In fact, are there any units at all? No, it's just engineers and air units. So Rock is going to try to get some point defense up, but that was a massive overcharge right there. Uber now with 32 kills. What is going on with the game? Something has happened to the game. That's a shame. It's an extremely high quality game. Hope it's not over. Well, I'll wait about a minute, and if it stays like this, then actually what I'm gonna try doing is reloading the replay and see if I can rush up here and see if it's gonna continue. So I'll stop the recording now and I'll resume it. Okay guys, so we're back in this game right now. I've reloaded the replay and it seems to be working now. So I'm not sure what was going on earlier. So this is the part where Uber is attacking Rock's base, and he's going to take out the Tech 2 power, so it's a really big loss for Rock. Looks like Uber is not done. He's going to try to reclaim it. Point defense is keeping him back. And it looks like Rock has somehow been killed. I should have been paying attention. But a very high quality game, and I hope people enjoyed this one.